Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Year number 3 Control Structures 10th class, lecture number 17. So in our previous lecture we had studied some of the statements in which we had studied on another go to and on go to statement. Then we had studied some of the selection structure in which we had studied if then statement and if then else statement. Today we are going to study loops. Loop is like a iteration method in which you continue your work until the condition you have specified becomes false. We often face problems whose solution may require execution of set of statements repeatedly. In such situation, we need a structure that would allow repeating a set of statements up to fixed numbers of time or until a certain criterion is satisfied. Loop structure fulfills this basic requirement. First looping structure is for next loop. When it is known in advance how many times the loop must be repeated, the for next loop is the most effective option. For loop is used to repeat a set of statements to a specific number of times. Syntax for variable is equal to x2y step 3 next variable. Interpretation: the numeric variable name following is called the loop control variable or loop variable. X and y are numeric constant where x gives the initial or starting value of the loop and y gives the final value. Z followed by keyboard steps gives the increment in x till y is reached. You can say x is your starting point and y is your destination, and you have to take the z steps to reach to y from x. The increment can be negative also. X, y and z can be numeric variable names. In such cases, their numeric values should be assigned before the starting of the loop. That is, before coming to loop for statement, the keyword next should have the same control variable as followed by the keyword for. Example, let us consider a program that prints the sum of this following series 2, 4, 8, 6, 2, so on 100. 10, n is equal to 0, 20 for 1, for I is equal to 2 to 100, step 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. 14 plus 2, 16. 16 plus 2, 18. 18 plus 2, 20. So on, it will go to 100. 30, n is equal to n plus 1. I. Sorry, it is I. Next I. Print sum of series is equal to n. And now n is 0. When 0 plus 2 becomes 2, next I. Then step 2, 2 plus 2, 4. Then I is now 4. Now n is 2. 4 plus 2, 6. And so on, it will take all the sum of this series and then show it here. So this is the way how a simple for next loop work. Next is while when loop. The while loop keeps repeating an action until an associated condition becomes false. This is useful where the program does not know in advance how many times the loop will be executed. If someone asks you what is the difference between for next and while when loop, the basic difference that you use for next loop when you know the number of iteration. When you do not know how many iteration will be performed, then you utilize while when loop. Syntax: while, expression, loop statement, and then when. Interpretation: the expression in the while loop controls the loop repetition. The statements which are executed when the given condition is true from the body of the loop, the body of the loop is executed until the condition is true. As soon as it becomes false, the loop terminates immediately and the program control transfers to the statement Next to when statement. It must be noted that the loop control variable is while loop is always initialized outside the body of the loop and is incremented or decremented according to the program logic inside the body of the loop. Whereas in for loop, the loop control variable is initialized, incremented or decremented within the for statement. Example, write a program to print digits from 1 to 10. N is equal to 1 while n less than equal to 10. Print n is equal to n plus 1 when end. This while end will stop working of while loop only. This end will terminate the whole program and it will show the number series of from 1 to 10. Next is nested loop. Nested loop, when there is a loop, another loop within one loop, it is called nested loop. There can be a for loop within a while loop, while when loop, or there can be a while when loop within the for next loop. Inside a loop for or while, there can be one or more loops for or while. Such a structure is known as nested loop. Such, suppose we want to print the output in the following format. This ones. For y is equal to 5 to 1 step negative 1. For x is equal to 1 to y. Print static next x, print next y, end. This program contains two loops. The outer loop is from the line number 10 to 60 and inner loop is from line 20 to 40. In line number 10, initially y is assigned a value 5. Since the value of y is greater than 1, control is transferred to the line number 20, which causes inner loop to execute 5 times, resulting into printing of 5 stars in one row. The statement at line number 50 will transfer the printer control to the beginning of the next line. When line 60 is encountered, the control go back to line number 10. Now the value of y becomes 4 and once again the inner loop is executed 4 times, resulting in printing of 4 stars in second row. The process will continue till the value of y becomes 1. After that it will come to an end. I hope so. These two unit number 2 and unit number 3, you have understood well what are they working, how the syntaxes work, what kind of syntax we have, how do we use them. Now the exercise are going to be filled by yourself. Answers are already given at the end of the all exercises, so there is no issue. In next lecture we are going to study arrays. Hope so you will understand what we have learned so far from unit 1, from unit 2 and from unit number 3. If you have any issue or question regarding to any of the topic, let me know. I will guide you. I will meet you in next lecture. Till that next, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.